I'm alive from the root, wild and free, fueling my body with living energy. Greens in my hands, fruits in the sun, compassion in my heart for everyone. No more cruelty, no disguise, it's just in the food and stars in my eyes. Raw and real, I'm coming alive. I'm raw vegan, and I thrive.
Raw Living Health! Yeah! 1, 2, 3. Like and subscribe!
Hi, welcome to Raw Living Health. My name is Nathan, and I'm here with
Encore Patel.
Hey, and so Encore and I have been good friends for about 20 years, a little over 20 years. And he came on as one of our clients to basically try out our protocol. And we're going to talk a little bit about your experience with fasting, juice fasting, and kind of what you've been going through the last couple of months.
Sounds good.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe some of the health issues that you've had leading up to a couple months ago.
Okay, so a couple years ago, I had this brilliant idea. I went to Turkey because I was kind of losing my hair. And so I flew out there and did a hair transplant. So I got hair here and I got hair back here as well. And when I was out there, I decided to also get rhinoplasty. It was just something I was thinking about, but they sort of sold me on it. And so once I got that surgery with the rhinoplasty and the hair transplant, it was actually tons of pain on my face. And at the time, I was doing well in terms of my health and stuff. I felt like I was doing well. But after getting those operations out there, I flew back to the United States and my face felt terrible. And it felt terrible for actually years. And I really didn't know what to do. I was in significant amounts of pain. And so I was really open to anything.
So all of this kind of happened a couple years ago?
Yes.
Okay. And then when you went to the doctors, what did they, like, kind of what was the course of action there?
So they did do a scan on my nose, and they would prescribe me gabapentin, which is for nerve pain. And they also prescribed Cymbalta, which is like depression and for nerve pain as well. So the thing is with the scan, they didn't really uncover anything where they can help me. And they would just give me like these saline rinses for my nose. And, you know, one of my major issues is like you couldn't breathe through my nose very well. And that was on top of intense pain here, here, and here. So those things did help mitigate the pain a little bit, but then they had side effects. And I was still in a lot of pain even while taking those things. It was just masking it.
Okay. And did you notice maybe that eating certain foods would help or not help, or did it just kind of like you were always in pain?
So I was under the belief, I was doing research about food a couple of years ago, and I was 200 pounds at the time. And my understanding is if you eat meat and then eat a diet that is free of refined sugar, that you would get healthy. And so it sort of worked in terms of losing weight. I did go from 200 pounds to 140, but staying on that diet, which I did after coming back while being in this pain, it wasn't helping me in any way. It was just, but I was so convinced that this was the proper diet for building muscle that I just kept doing it. I kept eating meat and try to cut out the refined sugar when I can.
Got it. Okay. So about 2 months ago, you started a juice fast.
I did.
And what made you want to do a juice fast?
So, I mean, when you live with chronic illness for years, like I have, and it's in your face, and doctors aren't really doing anything to fix it, believe me, you're going to be open to anything. I mean, to be honest, I had a lot of suicidal thoughts because the pain was so bad. So, I mean, anybody that had any ideas, I was going to be open to it.
Okay. So I remember I feel like it was only maybe a week or two before you started that we were talking about my experience with the juice fast and how my pain went away doing that. So I think that was maybe why you wanted to try it.
Yeah, I mean, if you've done something that has helped you heal from your issues,
Yeah.
then that's obviously proof of some form that
Yeah.
this could work. And so I wanted to give it a try. Also, there is a side benefit, which is when I started, I was 170 pounds. So losing a little weight definitely
Yeah.
was a nice side benefit.
Okay. So when you started the juice fast 2 months ago, how much did you weigh? What was your body fat? What was your visceral fat and all that?
So when I started the juice fast a couple of months ago, I was 169 pounds. My visceral fat was at 10, and my body fat was at 27.5%.
Okay. And we're 60 days later. So you did juice, I believe you did juice for about 50 days.
I did juice for 54 days.
54 days. And then the last 7 days, you've done just enzymes in water.
Yes.
And so now we're at 60 days, and you're going to try to do a water fast.
Yeah. So right now I've done 61 days, and I feel like my work is not done. That if I were to go back to eating right now, I don't feel like I really finished my journey. Also, this is the first time in my life I don't feel addicted to food. And I think the difficulty with doing any sort of water fast is our addiction to food. So as long as you're not addicted, I think it gives you a better chance to actually complete a long water fast.
Definitely.
And I've been told that water fasts can heal. So it's something I want to explore.
Okay. So now when you were doing the juice cleanse, what like how many juices were you drinking every day, and what kinds of juices were you drinking, and how did it feel being on the juice cleanse?
So
we missed the first 3 days of the juice cleanse. We have to talk about that.
Yeah. So first 3 days of the juice cleanse. So this is coming off me having all that inflammation in my face and being in a lot of pain. It wasn't just my face. Definitely there were issues with my stomach. I was throwing up a lot as well, even prior to going into this. And, I would eat chicken every day, go to Ralph's, grab some chicken. And, I was really on that meat-based diet. And then I hit the gym thinking I'm getting strong. But I was throwing up. And so the first day when we tried this juice cleanse and I was drinking juices, I threw up. I threw up. I had to leave your house because I was there that day, and I said I had to leave because I was going to throw up. And so I threw up in my car. I threw up at home, and I couldn't stop throwing up hour after hour.
Detox is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. And then that whole day, I was in intense pain. I mean, so what you told me is I'm a big coffee drinker. You're like, don't drink coffee. Okay. I was doing gabapentin. Don't do gabapentin. I was doing CBG. You told me. So you're like, don't do it because if you want to heal, you got like not do it during the juice cleanse. So that first day being off all those things, it was one of the most painful days of my life.
Wow. But somehow you pushed through and you kept going.
You encouraged me. You're like, hey, it's going to feel like this the first day. You told me it was going to feel like this the first day. And it did. And you're like, you just encouraged me not to give up on it. and to keep going. And oddly enough, the second day I started feeling better, and then day in, day out, I started feeling better and better. And then I started to embrace it,
Yeah.
right? Like this is a journey that I'm starting to get proud of. I was starting to become proud of doing.
Yeah. And I know you watched a lot of documentaries in the last 2 months and just kind of learned a lot about juicing, fasting, healing, raw food, all of that stuff.
Absolutely. I saw several great documentaries, including Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead 2, What the Health, Game Changers. It was really a good education for me on really why animal proteins isn't really good for you, that you could actually gain muscle through a plant-based diet, and you can feel better with the plant-based diet. So definitely, I think education is critical when it comes to this journey.
Definitely. When you were on your juice cleanse, what were you drinking? Like mostly green juices, mostly fruit juices? Like what were you drinking? And what was like how many juices were you drinking every day?
So as you know, I was picking up the juices from you guys, and so I was basically half and half. So I was doing half green juices, which is more the vegetables, right? That's cut up and juiced.
Yeah, the lemon ginger blast.
The lemon ginger blast, and then half of it was watermelon and pineapple, so just fruit juices.
Yeah.
So I was going 50-50 because I felt like there is a lot of benefit from doing both, drinking both.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure I was getting both into my body.
Awesome. So fast forward to, let's say now, or maybe like right after you finished your juice cleanse, like 54 days of juice. That's basically how long you went on juice. What are, well, let's just fast forward to today. What's your weight now? What's your body fat percentage now? And what's your visceral fat now?
Okay, so I was 169 pounds. Today, we went ahead and took a look, and I'm 140 and a half pounds.
Awesome.
So that's a good 28 pounds.
Yeah, about half a pound a day, a little less.
Yeah, 28 pounds. And so also my visceral fat is 5, which is very low.
Incredible.
So I was at 10, so now it's at 5. And then also my body fat percentage is 18 and 18 and a half. And before it was 27. So that's also considered low.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. And what is your pain level now compared to 2 months ago?
So my pain is significantly lower. So that facial pain, I have to say it's like 90% gone.
Wow, incredible.
And so I don't really have these suicidal thoughts anymore.
Nice.
that I was having, because at that time I just didn't know if there was ever going to be a solution. But doing this juice fast and the Zen's cleanse, it's actually helped me heal. But it's not just that, my digestion, I don't feel the pain down here like I used to.
Yeah.
And I wasn't throwing up any juices or anything after a while. It was just coming in, and maybe once or twice I threw up, but that's part of the detox process. But other than that, I can feel my digestion getting better. And you had me not just on the juice fast, but also the enzymes during the juice fast, right? And certain
enzymes is key.
Yeah. So really, you had me on the whole program, right? Also, the colonics.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You did the colon hydrotherapy.
Right. So that you were able to get rid of all this stuff that's down here, the mucoid plaque, all that sort of thing, all this stuff that is in our intestines.
Yeah.
It's great when you're juicing and you're not actually eating anything, but you're still able to get stuff out from here. Right. It really cleans out your body.
Yeah. And then your body can actually start to heal because it was backed up before. And every time you put food in your body is struggling to digest it. And you're not putting nutrients in your body, or very little, and your body's not able to absorb those nutrients. So by cleaning out your system, not only are you now absorbing nutrients, your body's actually healing itself with those nutrients. So it's like it's like getting an oil change on your car, basically.
It is. It's I've been told that we have all types of maintenances for everything, but we don't do maintenance for our intestines, right? Because we're eating every day. So that's what this kind of is. It's kind of like doing a maintenance for our intestines, and I think we all need it if we haven't taken a break from food.
Absolutely. And I know we've talked about, like, what your diet's going to look like going forward. And so what's your plan for, how you're going to eat going forward? Are you going to go back to eating, like, hamburgers and pizza, and what's your thoughts on, like, food and in general?
So I definitely am gonna go vegan. That's number one. So I'm not gonna eat any meat-based food anymore. I think it's actually bad for you based on all the research I've done, all these documentaries I've seen. So that's number one. Now, having said that, I definitely, so when I start eating, first thing I'm gonna do, the refeeding process after you do something like this, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
And so first thing I'm gonna do after I do the water fast is I'm gonna juice a little bit, right, just to get my body used to food, and then I'll start to eat fruits, so watermelon, mangoes, right, and it's one of those things that's a process. You can't just start eating whatever you want. So
Correct.
I'm gonna do that, and then after I've kind of my body gets used to eating again. I wasn't really ready to give up, let's say, burgers, right? Or I wasn't really ready to give up Mexican food or that sort of thing. So I'm going to go eat vegan based meals that are based on that a little bit. I will make sure I'll take my enzymes with it, because those enzymes help you digest it more. But then after I eat like that a little bit, I am going to try to really transition to a high fruit diet, a raw based diet, right? So I'm not gonna completely eliminate those foods, but I am gonna try to limit those foods and really try to, for the most part, eat fruits and vegetables and
Yeah.
raw based diet.
And the thing is, now you have the tools, because you know that if you feel sick, or if you feel sick, you got to fast. If you are not, feel like you gain weight or whatever, how to basically reset your body and, like, go back to, like, zero. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those tools that, anytime you gain weight and you're not happy with how you look, or anytime, or how you feel, or anytime you're just not feeling good for other reasons, there's nothing like juicing, and with the enzymes, because you get so many nutrients through the vegetable juice, and then also through the fruit juices. You're going to get more than you ever get eating, actually.
Correct.
And so it anytime you sort of steer off the path, you can go right back on the path by going on a juice cleanse.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So is there anything that you would want to say for our audience, as far as, like, any words of wisdom that you have?
I have to say that if you feel sick in any way, if you don't really, let's say if you feel like you're overweight, or you just want to improve how your body looks, if you just want to be healthier, if you are open to trying something new, give this a try. If you want to, maybe you need some guidance, and Nathan and Teresa are both amazing, you and your wife.
Yeah.
If you need some guidance, they're the people to go to. They're not just in it. They're really in it to help people. Like, that's how I feel.
Do you want to say anything to Encore on camera?
Let's see. I guess. Where we go?
It's okay. You can just sit here. Sit right here.
Is that right there?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm in the camera, so I'll go right
Just
here.
come right here.
Okay. I'm gonna get emotional again. It's so amazing what you've done. Like, you inspire me, like, so amazing. I'm like so proud of you and so happy for you. Like, you've come so far. And you're an example, like, to so many people. And I'm just so happy for you. Like,
Thank you.
it's really touching.
I appreciate you having this information and actually sharing it.
Absolutely.
I mean, you guys have shared what you've learned, and I know you guys spent so much time learning this, and you've shared it, right? And
Yeah.
you didn't have to. So that, I would be in pain right now. Right now, I'd be in a lot of facial pain if it wasn't for you guys.
Yeah.
So
It's amazing.
There's definitely like almost like I don't know if it's called satisfaction, but it's like it feels good to help other people, especially like you have a couple friends that you wish that you could help, and you know that this would help them, but they're not really open to it. Um, and I do as well, and so does Teresa. Like, we all have people that we want to help, and then when you kind of get this information, we share it with people, but for a lot of people, it just kind of goes in one ear and out the other. But it's like people don't realize that there is a cure for diseases that's outside of surgery, outside of medication. Like, our bodies are designed to heal themselves. And if it wasn't for my tumor, which is honestly, it was a blessing in disguise. If it wasn't for my tumor, then I would have never discovered like true health. Like, I never would have. I would just live my life for my taste buds versus living life for health. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing is, our taste buds actually adapt, and fruit tastes better than a slice of cake.
It does. It
And
really does.
it's like, that's mind boggling, because like our whole life we think like birthday cake is like the best thing in the world. And I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, she had like a little piece of vegan cake or something, and then she had a fruit, and she's like, oh, I think the fruit tastes a lot better, because your taste buds adapt to the food we're supposed to be eating. And so you haven't experienced that yet, but you will.
I haven't.
No.
I haven't had any solid foods
For
like this is day 62, no solid foods yet.
Yeah. So we're just excited for your progress, and we're excited for, to share this with others. And thank you for, sharing your experience, because not everybody wants to share their experience in front of the world.
I know. You're so honest and transparent. Thank you so much. And also, like, he's done everything that was recommended. Like, he's taken all the vitamins, like all the enzymes, all the supplements. And then he did the whole Zen cleanse called the Rainbow Cleanse. Like, he did the whole thing, and he's just ended it yesterday.
Even down to the hydrogen water.
So, right. So then he also did a gallbladder liver flush. So you just did that, like, you just finished that yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's really just gone through the journey, and now he's drinking. I know. So the two things I wanted to add was, where was your muscle at when you started? Like, I was, thinking about men who are worried about losing muscle, like where his muscle started versus where it ended.
Yeah. Did you lose muscle, a lot of muscle, a little bit of muscle? Like,
I don't think I lost a lot of muscle, but I did lose a little bit of muscle.
Okay.
And the way I look at it is, it's just an investment, right? You clean out your body, you do the things you need to do to heal. And then once that process is done, then you can go back and build all that muscle, but you're doing it the right way, where you've healed your body. And so the nutrients are going to absorb better. So that's going to actually help you build muscle in the future. But did I lose a lot of muscle through this process? I don't think I did. I did lose a little bit, though.
Yeah.
Got it.
And do you mind sharing the hydro water? Because I feel like you're the one that found that.
Yeah. So the hydrogen water, honestly, I don't know that many details about hydrogen water. What I know is it does help you feel fuller when you drink it. So that makes it easier to fast on it, right? So if you just drink normal water, it's going to be harder. But when you drink this, it does make you feel more full.
Right.
But it is supposed to have a lot of healing benefits.
Yeah.
I don't know the specifics, but
so from that video that you sent on that, and like, we bought the machines and started using it as well. Basically, it's I believe that our cells can absorb the water better, and the cells actually absorb the water better because once it's hydrogenized. So we'll definitely put a link to that video down below if anybody's interested in hydrogen water. And I think that's about it. Do you have any other?
No, I'm excited to maybe interview you within a month to see where your transition goes, because I know you're looking to maybe do water, maybe 30 days, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it day by day. Water fasts are very, very challenging.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is a day by day thing. I'm not committing to it
No,
necessarily, but would I like to do about another 33 days? That's sort of the goal.
That's your
Today
goal.
being day one
Yeah,
of that
yeah.
the water
Mhm.
fasts. I've heard that there are great healing benefits.
Mhm.
But you know, I have these. You two are going to be supporting me the whole way, and believe me, that helps a lot. So
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So thank you guys for watching, and we are signing off. This is Raw Living Health, and we will see you in the next one. So if you are interested in joining our community, we have a community that we are starting, and that's going to be a Raw Living Health, where we share. We're going to have different challenges in the community. We're going to have like juice fasts, and we're also going to share different recipes and that kind of a thing. So you can look in the description for a link for that.
Yes. So, thank you, Encore.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.